nigga. Yeah, nigga. Yeah.
Starting your week off right, recapping the weekend events, the good, the bad, and everything in between. The Wake Up Call on X104.3 FM.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Most definitely. Good morning, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Welcome to the Wake Up Call for another Monday morning. The 29th day of November 2021. Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Nigga. Yeah. Nigga. Yeah.
It's just a little, it's nice and cool actually. Here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, wherever you are, however you're locked on,
Nigga.
whether across the length and breadth of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, the rest of the region, US, UK, Canada, Asia, Africa. Asia and Africa. Good morning to the entire world who are locked on to X104.3 FM, 88.5, www.x104fm.com, your favorite app, your favorite website. Good morning to you. You know, first thing in the morning, Monday morning, as soon as you open your eyes, you realize you made it to a brand new day. You have to say thank you. Yeah, man, for seeing the sunrise on a brand new Monday, a brand new day. It's the last Monday in November, the 29th day of November. Let me stress that again. Today is November 29th. 10 days ago was November 19th. Some folks across SVG in various capacities, classified as frontline workers, today is your first day at work. For some folks, they probably woke up this morning in tears, in disbelief. Can't believe I ain't going to work. After all these years, I've dedicated my time, efforts, skills, resources to the government of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Dry so. Because I refuse to take a COVID-19 vaccine, I no longer have a job. Somebody is sitting in my chair. Somebody is doing my work. It just goes to show you, right? That human resource, today, tomorrow you drop down and dead, God forbid. Today, tomorrow you walk off the job, you will be replaced. So for those people who feel that they are indispensable, you've heard it from time to time, you will just be replaced. I find it to be a little sad. Not a little. It's sad. Really sad. So from this morning, some Cuban nurses and doctors, they will begin work at the MCMH on various wards. And if COVID-19 continues to plague St. Vincent and the Grenadines, the contract will be extended. But you see that issue with nurses or a shortage of nurses at MCMH, it goes much deeper than the COVID-19 vaccine mandate, much deeper than that. Quite a number of issues our nurses are facing down there at MCMH. Good morning to all the folks who are working at the MCMH this morning, whether on the various wards, security, you're cleaning, meal attendants, doctors, nurses. Good morning to you. Good morning to all the folks who are working in the accounting department as well. Oh, yes. Teachers have also been replaced. Yeah, and I remember specifically that quite a number of people were saying, oh, you can't find people to replace these skilled workers overnight. They were probably laughing at the entire population. They were probably laughing at all the people who were saying, oh, you can't replace me. Well, I'm on the phone. I'm doing this at Intera. Look, Monday morning, replaced. Wow. Watch your time, eh? Watch your time. Watch your time to be alive. Speaking of COVID-19, we have yet another variant of the dreaded coronavirus. I am led to believe that COVID-19 is the Grinch. It's not the same thing that happened last year, Christmas. It's not the same thing that happened last year, Christmas. They come and try to steal Christmas from us. Again, 2020 we had that to deal with. 2021 we have to deal with again. Omicron is what it's called. Actually, it sounds like one of those evil Transformers robots. Hi, my name is Omicron. It just sounds like one of those. But you know, the worrying thing about it is, or worrying things. One, it is now a variant of interest, variant of concern, right? Number two, we do not know how it stands up against the existing vaccines. We don't know because it is new. Actually, it came out of Africa, by the way. That's what we're being told. First cases found in South Africa, and it has gone to different parts of the world because, you know, people travel. And people who are ill, probably knowingly or unknowingly ill, they travel. So it's all over the world right now. And it's probably even worse than we are told, because it'll take time for them to assess the entire situation. We also do not know how contagious or how deadly this new strain is. We're told that it has 30 plus mutations. Jeez, some bread. Oh, they can't give us a break. And with all of that, we just don't know so many things. So you know what's happening now? All the major pharmaceutical companies, right, that produce the vaccines that we know, the AstraZeneca, the Pfizer, Moderna, you know, you ain't really hearing about the Sputnik because you know why. They're rushing now to do various tests to try to ascertain whether or not the existing vaccine will stand up against the new strain. And if they actually need to go back to the drawing board and change a couple of things with the vaccine. So where does that leave us, who are already vaccinated, who are already getting the boosters, but now bam, a new strain? What's gonna happen? Some of the things that have been trending over the weekend, quite unfortunate as well. Good morning to the folks in Beckwith. Good morning to the folks in Sandy Bay. A gentleman was chopped about his body. Not good at all. Not good at all. Not good at all. I mean, I wish people could just settle the differences without picking up a knife or an ice pick or a cutlass or a gun or something else. But Lord have mercy. What is troubling about that and what is very disheartening is that people, somebody is on the ground like fighting for their lives, man. And you just stand up over them like, gosh, man. Just recording like as if it's nothing. As if you're just watching a puppy on the ground roll over. And then proceed to share that with the entire world. And things just so sickening, man. Sickening. Listen, if you want to hit us up, 430-1043. That is the WhatsApp number. If you want to call us, 457-1043. We're going to take you up until the 10 o'clock hour this morning. DJ Jose and yours truly, Crystal. Oh, yes. Some of the things that have been making the rounds, well, I wasn't here Friday, right? So I didn't get a chance to touch on these things. So I apologize, right? I hope you had a good day on Friday. Big up to Gary Icon John for holding it down while I was out. The Grand Beach Accord is making its head above the surface once again. This time coming from our dear Prime Minister, Dr. the Honorable Ralph E. Gonzalez, stating quite a number of things that I'm pretty sure plenty people didn't know happened back when the late Sir James Mitchell and the Honorable Prime Minister were having a one-on-one discussion on a beach in Grenada when they were trying to settle the differences between the opposition and the government. At that time, there was a lot of unrest. At that time, there were quite a bit of protests. Now, it was back in 2000, right? In 2000, I wasn't really paying attention to anything but probably television and running up and down outside. So what I know now is what has been shared by those who were paying attention or participating in the events during that time. Shortly after that Grand Beach Accord, the date for elections was shared, which happened in March of 2001. 2001. Now, in the year 2020, I'm not going to go into this a lot, right? In the year 2020, Sir James was actually in here with us. And the first thing that he was asked was about the Grand Beach Accord. And he spent quite a bit of time explaining his state of mind, his frame of mind, how his mother told him not to trust anybody, what was happening in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, what he promised his government, that he would not run another election. He entered politics at age 35 and he would spend 35 years and then call it quits at age 70. And he said he was a man to his word. He shared a bit of history to help listeners to understand what was going on at that time and what led to the Grand Beach Accord. What he did not share was what was said. Unlike Prime Minister, the Honorable Ralph E. Gonsalves, something was crossing my mind, yeah? Why? How come? How come? Further details to the Grand Beach Accord, the conversation. Now, if you and I have a conversation at some point, right? I would expect that many details within that conversation, especially if it was confidential, would remain behind closed doors. Yeah? Apparently not. Apparently not. Let me say good morning to a couple of folks who have joined us on the live. Oh yes, by the way, we're live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch at Extreme 104 SVG. Good morning to all the teachers, eh? Good morning, teachers and principals. Oh boy, November 29th again. They're planning another sit out. I would say that they had a successful one last week. West St. George Secondary. By the way, the uniform nice. It looked nice. Preferred over what they had before. Oh no. So they're planning another one. Let me say good morning. Hello, good morning.
Morning, Crystal. The music is too loud. You can hardly hear you in the show.
Oh dear, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna fix that. All right? All right, thank you. Okay. All right. I think I know what the real issue is because I'm not doing anything that's very different. But I'm gonna fix that, all right? Now, the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Teachers Union, I hope that's better, right? They are planning another sit out. They are asking their teachers to attend school today, whether vaccinated or unvaccinated. And on the 1st of December, you just go and you sit down in the staff room. You don't teach. It's so unfortunate that our children have to suffer through all of this. So unfortunate. And I know you can take this in many different ways. You could either say, oh, nobody's standing up for the teachers and one another. Or you can say the opposite to that. It's just an unfortunate consequence of standing up for the teachers. and not necessarily something that is done spitefully against the children. And they have been suffering and dealing with COVID, I feel, more than any other sector. I could be wrong. But check it out. They've had to stay home from school for an extended period of time. They have to wear a mask all day, taking it off for very brief periods. They're the ones who can't do anything else but listen to parents, teachers, everybody else in the society. So they don't have a choice at all. And a lot of children found it very difficult to adjust to online learning. And then you have to deal with dengue and the uniforms. Then you have to deal with getting to school. Then you have to deal with all the other challenges that they have to face on a day-to-day basis. Rough for these children, man. It's real rough for them children here, man. At 6:42, we say good morning. We say good morning. We take a break as we head on to the top of the hour. Good morning to Highly Favor. Good morning to Joseph. Good morning to Vislin. Good morning to... Let me take a call right now. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Crystal.
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm good.
Talk to me.
I just relaxing and kind of laughing still.
You laughing?
I reached the point from the answer that Boucher had given you, the reason why he took the vaccine. So that was I just relaxing, laughing still now.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, the teachers that had the government that give them the opportunity either you vaccinate or you do a test two times a month or
every 2 weeks.
a week, once a week or twice a week or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You could remember that?
Yeah, every 2 weeks. I believe it was every 14 days.
Okay, and then again with the sanitizing in school and temperature check, it was a big way. Oh, then I'm up, me a doctor, me a teacher, me a this, me a that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's them for the government in the hard place, for make that decision,
Mm-hmm. So you think for those teachers who are directly affected, you think they deserve it?
Well, I mean, everybody had a choice. They say your choice. My body, my choice. So
okay.
The government has a choice. The government will protect 110,000 people.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. All right.
But the government responsibility.
Okay. All right.
You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Yes, I'm listening to you, man.
And just a quick one.
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday, I sit down by myself. Well, I hear people with all the theories and conspiracy who they want to kill out the population.
Mm-hmm.
Easier for kill out, we say they're looking for 70% in the vaccination rate, right? Overall. So I'm looking for 90.
Mm-hmm.
So if they kill out 70% of insurgent population, what thing will happen?
70% of we get dead?
You know, that can't make no sense. Them things don't make no sense. And people need to sit down and research and try to educate themselves instead of going off and needing everything done in media tuna.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, then. Have a good one. Thank you. That's where we are in SVG. That's where we are in SVG. You had to choose between economics, paying your loans, putting food on your table, and taking a job. Or you don't get to show up to work this morning or tomorrow morning. It's sad that we have come, this is what we have come to, and this is what things have boiled down to. It's sad for a number of different reasons. In good news, by the way, in good news, I want to big up all the athletes across in Vincent and the Grenadines. Shout out to Yolanda from Leeward. She's the athlete there. Big up yourself, man. Big up yourself. We're going to take a break right now, right here on the Wake Up Call. Taking some music. Good morning to Miranda. Good morning, Donna. Donna wants to get something off her chest this morning. We'll work on that, all right? Oh, yes.